what Fela sang many years, a crazy demonstration of grace, the attempts by the Nigerian states to say people that are put in captivity should not pay ransom when the states cannot help release those people is a demonstration of grace. Did you read the Vanguard over the weekend where the former director of the DSS himself said, and I quote, "I used to be against paying ransom until I got kidnapped." So what he invariably told you by inference is that it was even ransom that saved me. If the director of DSS, you see, when the state is faulty, people look for people to blame, but they don't know the state is faulty. The director of DSS, he paid, right? He didn't expressly say he paid, though.
Yes, that's the Geoffrey Mike Geoffrey.
That he didn't used to believe in ransom, but he was kidnapped. That speaks volumes. The Minister of Justice was killed in this country, Bola Ige. Till today, he has not gotten justice. The pain of the fact that her husband couldn't get justice, the trauma of it killed Justice Atinuke Ige. The truth is, as the state not failed constantly, what did the police say in this case of Ekiti? They said, oh, they were released. The principal said they paid ransom. Who will I believe? I will believe the principal. Is it not the same police spokesman that came to lie on TV by saying, oh, cases of kidnapping are not on the increase? It's just what social media is reporting. So is it social media that killed the driver and burnt him alive? Is it social media that were the criminals that requested rice and energy drink after the payment of the ransom?
Fried rice, so RUFAI, fried rice. They didn't even ask for raw rice.
Energy drink.
They were asking for fried rice.
Is it social media that arrested what's it called? What's her name? That killed Nabena.
Nabia.
Covered that she had a first class after she was killed. When the country is failing, let's take responsibility. These were the same people that blamed the Jonathan administration when failing. Why can't they take the blame today? So we can't keep being hypocritical. That's why I say the state should rise up, look for a solution to this problem. It's multi-pronged. Equip the police, improve welfare, do more as regards the state of the economy. Also, you have to have hard measures. We have to say this should never repeat itself again.
All right.
So, I don't see why I was singing the song Demonstration of Crazy Demonstration. Is Fela not right again over 40 years after?
Quite sad. Quite sad.
Mr. RUFAI, we know that these kidnappers are hungry. We know that even though we've been given that excuse that is hunger that would make someone go to that extreme length, right? What else can we do apart from the kinetic and non-kinetic approach that we've been going about this? Is there something else that we should be addressing? Because we know that it's, you know, an idle mind is the devil's workshop, right? When these individuals are idle, they are not they do not have jobs, well-paying jobs. That's when they go into crime and criminality. So what exactly can we even do as a government to ensure that?
See, let me tell you something, guys, here. Apart from providing jobs, making the economy better, but I put it to you, the political class in Nigeria has given more fillip to crime than any group of people in Nigeria.
Please, can you break that down? Let's get to understand why. Yeah, you said that.
When you have a political class and that you know were very poor before they got into office, but they loot the resource of state and they show affluence, you justify criminal intent in other people. So if the political class strap up and start acting right, and we see severe sanctions meted out to people that do things wrong up there, you will have a general reduction in crime. The political class gives a lot of fillip Because you see, there's something called a ricochet effect of an action. If an action comes out and you don't stop it in its entirety by condemning it, then you give fillip to such action. And that's what the political class in Nigeria has done. You see, so when we started reporting cases of corruption, we fail to realize that some people are now using as a justification to do other crimes. Is it right? Wrong. The leadership must be the way. Secondly, you must be able to have leaders that think of the next generation. See, in 1983, 82, 83, after the Metisani riots in Kano, there was a panel of inquiry set up to ascertain the reason for the riots, and they discovered there was massive unemployment and all of that. If Nigerian government was planning, they should have been able to create a lot of economic viability in parts of this country to be able to avert incidents like that in the future. Because what makes a country is the capacity of the economic viability. Third, you need to be able to put boots on the ground and actually fight the incidents of crime. If there will be more recruitment and all of that, consideration of the viability of state police and all of that, that's all. 5, you need to cut the oxygen of finance away from crime. Not build what we call a war economy, where a lot of people benefit from war. In some parts of the world, you call it a military industrial complex, even where the military benefits so much from war, and they start to ensure that industries incentivize military and government to be able to buy more equipment. In America, there's a big military industrial complex. But in Nigeria, you need to be able to cut that war economy. I cut him back into the act. And that's why when there were some terrorist sympathizers caught in Dubai, I don't know why the government cannot go after them. I don't know why the EFCC is telling us that religious institutions try to get a court order against them, just said they should go after them. Because if you don't do that, once you breed a war economy, what remains will be a viable recruitment ground. Because you will look at those perpetrating this crime, how much are they giving them? Well, because you build a war economy. And you see, war economies are harder to break. Because when you break a war economy, you have to reproduce a war economy with another viable economy. That's why we need to focus on industry.
Okay, no problem. Thank you for that one. Quickly, let's share one more headline before we call it a wrap. Let's talk about the